Azzaro Chrome Extreme is a highly beloved fragrance that a lot of people say smells like something that is almost 3 times as expensive as this one. But I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this fragrance. But first, let's detail the presentation. You know I'm not a fan of boxes, but I think they did a great job with this box because it actually looks a lot like the fragrance. It tells you everything that you need to know about it. The box looks like the bottle, and that's what I think it should do. It's not leaving much to the imagination because the middle of the box is the exact same patterning as what you get on top of the cap. Same pattern, right? This box is a fingerprint magnet, but I'm sure no one cares about that. Come on, chat. On the back, you get a quote that is going to absolutely change your life. Life is a celebration. Step into the light and enjoy the moment. It's your time to shine. What an absolutely inspiring quote. Holy smokes, the philosophers of the century. Nobody does care about the box. They care about the presentation of the bottle. Not a lot of people care about that either, but I think that the bottle is quite nice. It does have that classic Azzaro Chrome style to the bottle, except in my opinion, I think that this is one of the best colors to the Azzaro Chrome bottles. I do kind of like the look on the box a little bit better because it does have that metallic hue to it. Everyone knows that Azzaro Chrome has that metallic vibe to it. It's almost the same, come on. I like how they did the lettering on the front, how it sticks out from the glass. On the bottom, they go away with having the sticker of the batch code and the information. They actually just kind of etched it right on the glass. I think that's a nice touch. This is the 100 milliliter bottle, and it is Eau de Parfum concentration. Azzaro Chrome Extreme was made in France in 2020. My batch code is 91U300A, in case you were wondering. You probably weren't, but some people ask. Now, I'm gonna detail the scent breakdown. Before we get into that, let's get over the boring part, the notes. The top notes being green mandarin, the mid notes being C notes and juniper berry, and the base notes, cashmere and amber. That obviously does not mean much because what do I actually smell? 2 sprays on my elbow crease. It opens with a very heavily dominant citrus. I know it does list orange, but I think it's kind of a combination between orange and lemon. It's very zesty though, so picture when you open up an orange or a lemon, that kind of pop that it gives that fills the room, but some of that juniper berry kind of takes it over, and then you pick up more of this sea breezy, salty vibe. It's very aquatic in blue, like the color of the glass. It's not overly salty by any means. There's just a little bit of a salty vibe that goes along with the aquatic nature of this fragrance, and I definitely pick up some sort of ambroxan in here. In terms of the scent quality, it's not the most high quality fragrance smelling, it's not the most synthetic, it's somewhere in the middle. Now, some people say that Azzaro Chrome Extreme smells like the OG Azzaro Chrome and ADG Profondo had a baby and this was their offspring. I kind of see what you're saying there. There is some differences. If anyone knows what ADG Profondo smells like and they smell this on you, they're just gonna think you're wearing Profondo. This does have that more citrusy, sharp, metallic vibe where ADG Profondo is a little bit greener, but in the air they're going to smell pretty much same, and they do exactly the same. I think this does represent more Profondo than it does anything in the Azzaro Chrome line. It does have that very masculine edge to it. I think that this is perfect for spring, summer, casual wear for a man who's like 25 and up. That's what I picture anyway. I think that this is a super mass appealing, inoffensive fragrance that pretty much anyone can wear for a wide variety of situations and occasions. But I think overspring is actually welcome on here, but that's to do with the performance, which I will talk about now. There's nothing extreme about this in terms of the performance. I think in the first 30 minutes to an hour, it does project rather well because you're picking up a lot more of those citrusy notes. It's gonna be about 1+ feet. After that though, it does dial back a little bit closer to your skin. All of the other notes of this fragrance are going to be more detectable, but it's still gonna project about a foot. After 3 to 4 hours, it's gonna taper back into pretty much a skin scent, but it's gonna last as a skin scent or slightly above a skin scent for around 4 to 6 hours. After that, it's pretty much non-detectable, at least for me. Now, I did test this on someone else, got exactly the same performance, so take that as you will. And it's a nice, light, noticeable sillage, but you're not gonna be expecting anything beast mode with this fragrance. Now, with a name like Extreme, I was actually expecting a little bit more. It's almost like when you get an elixir flanker, you're expecting it to be like overpowering, but I would have expected something a little bit more like boom in my face with a name like Extreme. That does not affect my opinion on this at all because this is really affordable. If you just brought this with you and sprayed it, resprayed it, sprayed it heavy, it's not gonna affect you. I picked up Azzaro Chrome Extreme on Fragrance Buy for $59.95 Canadian, around $44 USD. But that was on Fragrance Buy, which is a fragrance discounter. I'm sure on retail it will be a lot more expensive. Just make sure you shop around and get a good price on this. Now, although I think that this is rather of a generic fragrance that doesn't do anything new, it's not groundbreaking, it's an easy to reach, inoffensive fragrance that a lot of people are gonna gonna enjoy, and that's why I'm gonna give this a 7.8 out of 10. Now, if you like summertime aquatic fragrances like this one, I highly suggest you check out that review right there. So I'll see you over there.